Alright, I'm gonna have to go back to the van. The battery of my drone are just like frozen. I cannot take it off. I did a little mini fly and the battery was like super low right away, so I had to bring it back. And I am cold too, so I'm gonna go to the van. But wow, what a day. Alright, charge your battery. And maybe I'm gonna go back, we'll see. And I'm gonna make myself a little something more. So as I was eating my breakfast this morning, I realized that my raspberry was quite frozen. And things froze on me right now. I'm gonna put my fridge higher, or did we change it? I don't remember. There you go. This is an issue that I have. So those 12-volt fridge are great, but when you live in cold area, what happened is at night my heater is not on. Like, I'm all bundled up underneath all my blankets. This morning I think the van inside was like maybe 10 degrees, maybe less than this. Outside is -4 and my fridge is on the floor, so the floor is quite cold. And what happened is, because it's not a super high quality fridge, it doesn't keep the cold if you want. So the cold air outside the fridge gonna go inside the fridge and kind of froze the wall. So I have, instead of a fridge, I get some kind of like freezing-ish fridge. Just the walls get really frozen, if you want, and I lose some of those fruit like raspberry are a little bit hard. This one was probably against the walls. Most of the time in the winter I have to remember to put it just like in the middle if you want, because this part doesn't froze. I eat my berries quite fast, so it's not a huge problem. But every time that I purchase like green leaf, this was like a coleslaw mix type of, this just froze and it's just like, it's over. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just, the leaves just get like really bad as soon as it's just a little bit too cold. So yeah, things just froze on me, and you get like so much condensation because it froze. It defrosts during the day because it get warmer. So yeah, if you are planning on doing van life in place where it's get really cold, maybe you're gonna have a heater on all the time and you're not gonna have that issue. But if you're like me, you know, those places that doesn't get super cold but get cold enough in at night, you know, and yeah, get maybe a better fridge or raise your fridge. Maybe that would be my option instead of putting it on the floor. We'll see what I'm gonna do when I'm gonna rebuild the van, but it might be something that I'm gonna do, change the fridge to a better quality one or raise the fridge. So my broccolini are fine. I have a couple of corn. What else we have? Cauliflower good. Like, my wall's just like frozen, like you probably don't see it, but yeah, they have a little layer of froze. So I think that was the only thing that I lost. And maybe this cucumber. Oh yeah, it's frozen. This is another one that, yeah, everything's got a lot of water inside, unfortunately. I don't like throwing food, but yeah. drive back toward Banff because this backcountry road, it's not really a backcountry, this one that we are on, but there's like so much backcountry road toward that one. It's just a gravel road, and I think for the next gas station it's gonna be a good 3 hours. I'm probably fine, but Chrome used a little bit more gas on his van, so it will be a little bit tricky. So we decided to just make it to Banff, and we're going to enter the mountain from there. Alright, we are just done with the backcountry. I'm glad the last road that you saw at the end, the big one, it's kind of like, it's actual road. It's got sign like 80 kilometers, that's the maximum of speed. And yesterday when we did that road, that was super busy. It was not too bad this morning, but it was super busy, and people with their big camper, and one guy passed, lost a little bit control of the back trailer with this camper on, and the trailer went and flew just beside my van, and I was just like, oh my god. Those roads I don't like those one. I love backcountry road because people go super slow because they are bumpy, so they take their time and no problem there. It's peaceful. But those type of road, just gravel road and people just fly by, is a little bit stressful for me sometimes. I'm glad I'm glad it was not so busy this morning. Talking about backcountry, I know a lot of you asked me this question. I get this on Patreon. I got a DM about it, and by the way, people on Patreon, thank you so much to be with me, guys, all the time. You are amazing, and this is a good place, by the way, if you want some one-on-one little chat with me. That's where I do it. But yeah, to go back to the question, it was, how did I find all those backcountry road? Today was Chrome, which is amazing because we both love backcountry, so sometimes it's me who share my spots, sometimes it's him. Other time will be people, local people, not necessarily subscriber. It happened to me just chatting with people, and I was like, I'm looking for a little backcountry road, nothing major, just to go in the wood, and people tell you where to go, which is amazing. And I do have also my super big, oh, it's hard to get big, book collection. So those BMB back road map book, that's how they call it. They do make them for every area, so I do have a couple for British Columbia because that's where mostly I do it. So Kootenays, the Okanagan, Vancouver Island, and the Vancouver and the Mountain Coast. So they do make them for all around Canada. So obviously those books are not like super cheap. I think they are $20-$30 each. So if you're starting to have one for every province of Canada, it's going to be very expensive, and you will have like a big collection of books. But I think if you are mostly local to one area, you like to do backcountry, those books can be great. I know you can find all as well online. I think the actual map book is online, that you have to pay for actual membership. I'm not quite sure. I'm a type of like pen and paper, so I like to have my map book. I don't need any internet connection, and I don't need any cell service. I don't need to worry about all of this. If I lost my phone, I can still with those books find myself maybe back. So I'm just that type of person, to be quite honest, to like map books. Sometimes I just chill at night and I open one of those and I just look and kind of almost dream what those roads bring us and where we could go. It's just one of the things that I like to do. So I do have a mini collection here, and it's been really useful to find some backcountry road. So those are, if you want, the three now that I use. I also go Google Map, and you can find like sometimes like area with the satellite that may have a big nice little area to go to backcountry. But yes, so it was great to be back in the backcountry, and now we're gonna actually be back in the mountains, which is gonna be your next video today, guys. I'm gonna let you with Kitty, who's just chilling here. All right, see you guys. You had a good time in the backcountry? Look at your face. Oh, you always have a good time in the backcountry, and she loved the dirt road. She know as soon as it get bumpy, she know that's a good spot. Oh, kisses! I didn't even ask you for it. Well, thank you so much. They love you, kiss, you know, Kitty. All right, guys, we will see you in the next one. Oh, kiss. Oh, you're in the kissy mood.